Brendan Beard now on the mound, trying to hold on to the lead for the Bulldogs. He faces Christian Holloway to start the bottom of the 8th. First pitch high for a ball. Beard now the 5th pitcher for TLU. Hampton, Hickey, Perry, and Cutler most recently. And Holloway lines that one right up the middle, but Colon in the perfect spot for the first out of the inning. So another hard hit ball by the Tigers, but just wrong placement.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that one, Brian. Seen Holloway have a handful of at-bats the past 2 games. It seems like he's had a pretty consistent approach trying to pull things to the left side of the infield. Hasn't worked out a ton for him. Comes up, steps into the batter's box, and that at-bat changes his approach. Has a really hard hit ball, unfortunately just right at the second baseman of the Bulldogs.
Now at the plate, Jack Vonderhaar sees the first pitch for a ball. Vonderhaar in for Michael Goodrich at first base and hitting 7th now. Vonderhaar also did not play on Sunday, so the first time we've seen him in a couple of games. We'll see if he can bring his power bat and possibly tie this game with one swing. Looks at that one low. Tigers have plenty of people in this lineup who can tie this game up with one swing. Just got to get that right moment. We'll see if this 2-0 count for the first baseman is that moment. Beard ready for the 2-0. Vonderhaar takes a big swing, fouls it straight back.
And certainly a good pitch to try and tie this ball game up with. It's in on the hands of Vonderhaar, but that's exactly where he wants it. Just unable to get the barrel on the baseball. That one looked like it continued to tail in on the hands of the lefty hitter at the plate.
And Vonderhaar's last home run exactly a month ago, March 27th at St. Thomas. Takes that ball high. We'll have a 3-1 count to work with. Vonderhaar had 5 home runs in about the first month of action, but has not had one in the month of April. Would be a good time for one now. But instead, Vonderhaar, patient at the plate, draws the all-important walk. Works just as well as a home run to get things going.
Yeah, I could really tell you were trying to will that one into existence. I definitely would have appreciated it right there, too. We talked so much about how exciting this game was going to be, the fact that these two teams combined for 25 runs when they met a week ago today. Just haven't had that today.
Yeah, I don't know how good I am at willing things into existence. As you said, I was talking all about the high-scoring game we were going to have, and here we are, 2-1 in the 8th. But just as fun, a pitcher's duel. Met swinging at the first pitch, over to the right side. Right fielder charging in after Cologne dropped one in a similar spot. So this time Cauley all the way in from the outfield for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, a tough break. Seems like the Tigers have put a ton of balls in that exact position right there. Had a little bit of luck earlier in the game as they had one fall in, but for the most part, Bulldogs have been very sure-handed defensively, and those are turning into really easy outs for them.
And another new face here, Nathan Brolick pinch hitting for Matt McNaney. Brolick, who has pinch hit a couple of times recently, including this past weekend against Centenary. Swings at the first pitch and lines it back, so a good swing off the bench. This is Brolick's 8th appearance, has a .286 average on the year, has driven in 6 runs in limited time. Another big swing at that one, unable to connect. Brolick falls behind 0-2. Beard trying to work his way around the one-out walk. The top of the order looming for the Tigers, so a big at-bat for Beard. And he gets a called third strike at the top of the zone. So Beard able to come in from the bullpen and hold on to his lead for the Bulldogs. They are on top 2-1 as we head to the top of the ninth in San Antonio. Stay tuned for what should be an exciting final inning.